What's good, everybody? This is Ben Mike coming at you live on Team Timeberry channel. Today, I'm gonna do a deck profile for you guys on Odd Magician. Yeah. First off, you play 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Pendulum effect. If he's in a pendulum skill, then on the end of turn, destroy yourself. Then you add a pendulum monster with 1500 or less. Next, you play 3 Dragon Pit Magician. So, pendulum effects, you discard a pendulum monster from your hand, then you target a spell attack card on the field, and then just destroy it. Next, you play Dragon Pulse Magician. It has a similar effects, but you discard a pendulum monster, then you destroy a monster on the field. Next, you play Wizard Mind. I would play like 3, but I'm not sure like where my third Wizard Mind went. And his pendulum effect said, if you have another magician or perform power monster on the other pendulum zone, then you can destroy this card, then place a magician pendulum monster from your deck to your pendulum zone instead. Next, you play 1 Noble Dragon Magician. She's good at 1 because she's a tuner, and if you use her as a synchro material for Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, then her effect will place herself into the bottom of the deck instead of going to the extra deck or the graveyard. Next, you play Oath Dragon. If this card is like normal or special, then you can target a Odd Eyes or pendulum, Odd Eyes or a magician pendulum monster, and then add it to your hand. If you have and then there's pendulum effects. If you have another magician in the skill, then you can add a magician or Odd Eyes from the extra deck, then add it to the hand. One Ishanki and one Shankai Magician. They are good for Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon play. One Time Gazer and one Stargazer, because Time Gazer say if you have when your pendulum monster declare attack, then your opponent cannot activate chat cards until the end of the battle phase. But his downside is that if you control no monster, you can place him in the skill, and that's why you use Wizard Mind's effect to destroy himself and place Time Gazer in the skill, so he will be already in the skill. And then Stargazer say when a pendulum monster you control declare attack, then your opponent cannot activate any spell cards. And he doesn't have any restriction on placing on a skill. Yeah. Next, you play 3 Skullbat Joker. When this card is normal or special. Yeah, when this card is normal, then you can add a Perform Power Magician or Odd Eyes from your deck to the hand. Next, you play 2 Odd Eyes Unicorn. His pendulum effect say you can target 1 Perform Power monster on the field, and then your Odd Eyes monster will gain that much attack during the battle phase over. I'll play one Odd Eyes Phoenix because I play Sky Iris in my deck over. And Sky Iris allows me to have uh, Odd Eyes Light Phoenix over. It's like another target for Sky Iris. Next, you play Perform Bell Second Donkey. When this card is like no more special, then you can send one Perform Power monster from your deck to the graveyard. But if you have a 2 pendulum scale, then you can add that Perform Power monster from your hand instead. Next, you play Perform Power Trump Witch. She's good because monster effects, you can tribute her yourself, then add a polymerization for your deck to your hand. And her scale effect, say you can perform a fusion summon without using a polymerization. Next, you play Perform Power Sorcerer. When this card is like special summon, then you can target 2 cards you control, destroy them. Then if you do, add 2 Perform Power monster with different name from your deck to your hand. And to use Sorcerer effect, you add Guitar Turtle and Lizard Draw. Guitar Turtle and Lizard Draw allows you to draw 2 cards when they are placed in the scale. Next, you play Pendulum Call. You discard 1 card from your hand, then add 2 Magician card from your deck to your hand. I would play 2, but same I think. I don't know with my second one with, but I think I'm okay with 1 Pendulum Call because there's a downside for a Pendulum Call. You cannot use your Pendulum effects until your next turn over. So that's a downside for Pendulum Call. So I think I'm okay with 1 over. Next, you play 3 Pendulum Storm. It's like a Pendulum Storm. It's like a pendulum. It's like an MST for Pendulum that's over. Pendulum Storm say destroy many pendulum scale as possible. Then you can destroy 1 spell track card on the field. Yeah, MST is better than Pendulum Storm, but Pendulum Storm is only good in a Pendulum deck, Next, you play 3 Sky Irises. You can target 1 card on the field, and then destroy it. Then, if you do, add a Odd Eyes card from your deck to your hand. And Magician, Perform Power, and Odd Eyes in your Pendulum Zone cannot be targeted by your opponent card's effect. Next, you play 2 Pendulum Bat. Pendulum Bat said if you have 2 cards in your Pendulum Zone, then you can add you can target 2 monsters in your graveyard that has level between the scale over, and then add it to your hand. Since you discard a lot of cards from your, since there's like a lot of effects to discard your hand over, like Pendulum Call, Dragon Pit, and Dragon Pulse. This track card helped me get my cards back that I discarded from. Next, you play 1 Bobbleless. Next, you play 1 Pendulum Switch. Pendulum Switch saying I can target a monster, Pendulum monster on my field, on my monster zone, and 1 card on my Pendulum Zone. Then they just swap each other. And then the last trap card, I play Academic Virus. Should be a dark monster, 2500 or less. Or more. Then I can choose spell or trap, and then my opponent discard that declare type. Moving on to the extra deck. I play one of the B-side Pendulum Dragon. Next, I'll play 3 Runine. His effect is depends on the level of the monster. Depending on the material that I bring him out over. If it's level 4 or lower Magician monster, then this card can make 2 attacks. If it's level 5 or higher Magician monster, that can make 3 attacks in one turn. Next, I played 2 Odd Eyes Meteor Bursts. My opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. Next, I'll play a Lightning Empowerment. I can add a spell card from my graveyard back to my hand. Yeah, I can add a spell card from my graveyard back to the hand. And then 2 Absolute Dragon. Another Utopia effects. I can discard detach a material, target a Odd Eyes monster from the graveyard, negate the attack, and then special summon the target monster. Then last, I'll play Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. Alright, that's it for the deck profile, Alright.